Every day we are speaking to Age UK to see the challenges that they are facing at these unprecedented times and the support that they are offering. This morning, Matt Daniels, the head of partnerships for Age UK Birmingham Sandwell, is on the line. He wants to give, us an update on how the other charities are all interlinking and working together. Good afternoon, Matt. Hi.
Hey Danny, how are you?
We're very well. We're very pleased that every day Age UK has agreed to come on and talk to us across the Midlands. You play a pivotal and a vital role in so many people's lives. So thank you once again for doing that honour. Although it doesn't feel like it's Saturday, it doesn't feel like your day off, I bet, does it, Matt?
No, not at the moment, no.
Of course it doesn't.
Okay.
Anyway, good afternoon to you. Let's talk about other charities' involvement with Age UK, because I dare say that there's a lot of alignment that goes on at times of crisis.
Absolutely, there is. I mean, obviously, we're still, and I know you've been talking to a lot of my colleagues over the last week, and everything's kind of going really well. We're still getting lots of calls coming in every day for support that's needed and for service provision. But thankfully, we're also getting lots of volunteers like Kate, who you spoke to yesterday, and her boyfriend, coming in doing some of that work with us. But what has been really, really brilliant has been how all of the sectors have mobilised together. We've got a couple of critical organisations across Sandwell and across Birmingham Voluntary Service Council and Sandwell Council for Voluntary Organisations, who kind of operate to pull everybody together and to send out information to us all, to also coordinate what services are happening across each of the different areas, because we've all got particular specialisms. And it's just been really, really good to see how everybody's putting their own kind of organisational priorities aside to really focus on this crisis and to bring the support that's needed across the board for our communities and for the residents.
Have you noticed, Matt, that since this crisis unfolded and since this government instruction of a self-enforced lockdown kicked in, have you noticed that people are starting to really struggle since day one? We're now on to day 14 or 15.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, because Age UK Birmingham and Age UK Sandwell work specifically with older people, we are seeing lots of distress out there. There's a lot of people, and I think mainly it's the uncertainty, and it's that, it's a very, very different scenario that we're all living in, where we've got to do the isolation, or we've got to do at least, social distancing, all of those kind of things. It makes people unsettled, and I think part of the job that we've felt that we've had to have is partly reassurance, but also looking at what services we do need to provide, which is why we developed the emergency services that we've been sending out there along with our appeal, and talking to a lot of different organisations about how we can work and how we can work closely with them to give some of that reassurance, but then how we can provide some of those services. So as well as some of the things that we're doing, we're also looking at what is emerging in terms of some of those concerns from people and what additional services we might look to be developing over time. Thankfully, we've got some potential funding coming through. The government's looking at funding, different trusts and foundations are looking at providing funding. So hopefully it's going to enable us and our partners across the board to be able to do some of that really essential work.
Matt, you must, at the back of your mind, you must be anxious, maybe anxious is the right word, about how long this potentially could go on for, and your involvement as that fabulous organisation, Age UK.
I think so. I mean, in a way, it's a strange scenario because we're always there and we're always providing a really valuable service. But I think it's at times like this that the worth of the charity and the voluntary sector really, really comes to the fore, because what we're doing is it's critical work on a day-to-day basis. And I won't say face-to-face, but I'll say at least over the phone with so many people who need that support. And like I say, that's where you really see the worth of what we do across communities in local areas and with people on a one-to-one basis. So it is a real concern, but I think what we've done, and it's been brilliant to see how our chief exec and our colleagues have worked together to really get ahead of the curve, to see how Age UK can really get out there and support. And that's why, as I said before, we're looking forward now at what services we need to develop, how we need to shape, what we need to do to make sure we can be there to provide that support that's required.
Matt, thank you. I look forward to talking to one of your colleagues tomorrow. Or have you drawn the short straw?
No, I haven't. But if you don't mind, if I could just say, if anybody does have any concerns, if they do need any support, please give us a call on 0121 0033, or if you've got access to the internet, go to www.ageukbirmingham.org.uk.
What was that landline again, please?
It's 0121 437 0033.
Take it easy. Enjoy your weekend.
This is a message from the government. Coronavirus is a national emergency, life-threatening for people of all ages everywhere in the UK. To help save lives, stay home. Only go outside for food, health reasons, daily exercise or to work, but only if you cannot work from home. Stay home. Anyone can get it and anyone can spread it. Coronavirus. Stay home, protect the NHS, save lives.